So here we are with the Disneyland Paris iPhone app that has just been released. Now I've not actually been in it before, I've only just downloaded it, so what you see is my first time inside the app. So here we go. Okay. The New Generation Festival, which is obviously the ongoing theme at the park at the moment. I can discover, which is to plan my stay, or if I'm already in the park, then I'm guessing that's for navigating my way around and finding out information. Let's go to the left-hand one first. And there are 4 options. Oh, actually 2 of them are exactly the same as we just had. Let's go to Discover Disneyland Paris first. Okay. I can scroll down. There's the park, Walt Disney Studios, Disney Village, the Disney hotels. If we go into the park, and here comes that ever familiar map that we all know and love. Just taking its time to cut. There we go. Let's go to attractions. Okay, and then if I bring this closer, and if the camera will focus. No? There we go. You can see little Mickey heads all over, and I'm guessing that's the attraction. So if I press on one of those, yep, there we go. It's a Small World. And if I click into that, it takes me to the It's a Small World attraction. It tells you a little bit about it. That it's in Fantasyland. It's actually in French at the moment. I'd be interested to know if there's a way to get that in English. Let's go back. Maybe it's in the options. There's a menu button up there. Nope. Maybe if I go back again. Isn't this always the way? Oh, I can't go back any further, can I? It's funny because all this is in English. We don't appear to be scrolling at the moment. Let's go to plan your visit. Okay, if we go back, Discover Disneyland Paris. Let's go to Studios. Oh, that came up a lot quicker. And there's the attractions. Let's go to Toy Story Playland. There we go. Oh, it even tells you, don't know if you saw that, but as I went in there, it even tells you, look, there's the restrictions. You've got to be 1.20 meters to go on this ride. Fine for me, but unfortunately, my little boy's too young and too little. Ah, this was in English. Brilliant. This is great. I love how this scrolls and the picture on the right-hand side stays. It's a bit like having frames on a website as they used to have years ago. Okay, there's a magnifying glass down there. Oh, look at this. Points of interest for families with toddlers. Thrill rides, shows, parades. That's pretty impressive. What does this button do, this little menu button? Oh, okay. Let's see what that button does. Brings up all the another way of looking at all the attractions rather than just look at them on the map is just to scroll through them here. Cool. This reminds me of Top Trumps. Now there's an idea. Disneyland Paris Top Trumps. It's going to Tower of Terror. Again, tells you all about it. Picture on the right. Fast pass availability. I wonder what this button does down here. Ah, that shows you where it is on the map. How brilliant's that? This is very handy for walking around the park if you don't want to have the unfold the map and have that flapping around, to just bring your iPhone out, which I guess is the whole intention of the app. Sorry, I've got the reflection of the light shining on the screen there. That's better. Okay, let's go back. Now anybody that reads my blog will know that I love Hotel Cheyenne, so let's have a look at the hotels and see what it brings up with the Cheyenne. There's the Cheyenne over there. If I navigate in a bit more. Nope, not coming up. There we go. There's the Cheyenne. It's like having the guidebook in your pocket, but even better. Cool to book. Wow. Nothing like a good upsell. Can we? Oh, we already are. Zoomed in. Look, there we go. Lake Disney. And there's the River Rio Grande that runs from Lake Disney. all the way past the Cheyenne and Santa Fe. Wow, look, it's even got the fort at the Cheyenne. For anyone that stayed in the Cheyenne, you'll know that there's a fort for the kids to play in. And there it is, with the teepees as well. Okay, let's go back. Let's have a look in Disney Village. Restaurants. They've been clicked. Let's zoom in. Okay, I think I must have pressed something by mistake. What should we go to? Let's zoom in. Annette's. When we went to Disneyland Paris in September, we went to Annette's twice, a particular favourite of all the family. There it is. Cool to book. Fantastic. What it would be good if it had actual menus for the restaurants, but it is the first day of the launch of the app, so we'll give them a chance. Okay, let's go back and plan your visit. Oh. Practical information. By train, by car, by plane, on the spot, plane. Smart tips. Save time by booking ahead. Oh, look, there's the reservation number as well. Very handy. Opening hours. Wow. That's pretty spectacular. Having all that information at hand with you. It's funny because this information seems to be a lot easier to find on this iPhone app than it does on the actual website. What's new? And this is obviously all the Toy Story Land, Toy Story Playland attractions that have opened just recently. Receive our newsletter. You can sign up and receive the newsletter. Now I already received the newsletter, so I won't sign up. This is pretty good. Book now. I'm guessing this will take us to the website. No. Can you really book from an iPhone app? Ah, cool to book. Okay. I suppose that's the way forward at some point, is to actually be able to book straight from the iPhone. Okay, I think we've looked at everything now. Plan your visit. Yep. Disneyland Paris. Disneyland Hotels. That's pretty good, isn't it? I don't know if these kind of... I'm sure they are. Oh, actually, we haven't looked at characters. Okay, so it's brought up places of for the characters. So if I click that one there, it tells me there's a meet and greet with Disney characters. And so see the programme for times. Having the programme would be quite handy. And again, another one. Disney All-Star Express. Oh, that's good. Actually, there's a little arrow over here. I wonder if that means that there's more things along here. There are. Shops. Fantastic. Wow, there are lots of those. Let's have a look at that one. There we go. Harrington's Fine China and Porcelains. Just so happened by chance that I clicked on that one. That is one of the best shops in the whole of Disneyland Paris, I think. It's a lot of the stores sell a lot of the same merchandise, but this is one of the ones that sells merchandise which is different to a lot of the other stores. Some amazing snow globes and china figurines and glass caricatures. Really good. What else have we got down here? Shops, restaurants. Oh, shows. There we go. So this tells you about all the shows, and does it tell you the times? No, it doesn't. Parades. Disney's Once Upon a Dream Parade. There we go. Is there anything more? Services. Oh, things like toilets and cash machines. Especially handy for the first timer. If you're someone like myself that's been 10 times before, then you probably know, but even then you can certainly get your bearings lost sometimes when you're in the middle of the park and the children are running you ragged and it's raining, God forbid. So there we go. This is the all-new Disneyland Paris iPhone, iTouch, iPod Touch app. And I think we'll give that a 9 out of 10. So why don't I get There's a little language button up there. Do you really want the app to be launched in French when you use it again? Well, I don't, but there's the option. So it knew that I was English, or it knew I was in England, probably because of the fact that I got it from the iTunes UK store, and it defaulted to English. Very good. So, why am I only giving it 9 out of 10? Because I think the parade times would be a good update for it. But that can come in a future update. Anyone that's got an iPod or an iPhone will know that these kind of things get updated all the time. So there we go. If we go back again, brilliant. Do you know what? We didn't even do that. We went into Discover, but we didn't go into Already in the Park. Opening times and waiting times. No shows are currently... There we go. No shows are currently scheduled. That's interesting. Maybe it shows up when you're actually in there. Okay, this is pretty 3D. Augmented reality is available only inside the parks. Now that's something, of course, that's going to be awesome. As you walk along the street of, say, Main Street USA, and you'll be able to see what's going on from your phone, and your phone will actually point things out. So you could be walking down Main Street and it could say, this is just a guess, and it could say, you know, to the right, that's where you can get a coffee and a croissant, and it could be pointing you to the cable car bake shop. Fantastic. My agenda. For those of you that really like to plan out your stay, then you can have that all on your iPhone. What's new we've already done. Visit us again. Book your tickets, Buffalo Bills. So there's a lot of there's a crossover between these two things of when you're there and before you go. Obviously the wait times will be very handy. I'm going to do a follow-up video, hopefully tomorrow, when Disneyland Paris is actually open, so that then we'll be able to see the updated wait times, maybe the shows and the parade times, and then we'll really be able to see what this application can do. I did ask Disneyland Paris about 6 months ago if they planned to do an app, and they said it was something they'd been thinking about. Obviously they must have been at that point deep into the development of this, because this is a pretty in-depth app, and I think it's got everything you need for your stay, everything you need to plan your trip, and everything you need while you're there. This is Steve from Dedicated to Disneyland Paris blog. I'll see you in the comments.